back to an episode of No Handoffs Podcast. It's your boy G, back with my co-host on the left side.
What's good, y'all? Late night here, Tracks up in the building.
We got a special guest, the myth, the man, the legend. I gotta give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people that have been living in space in Iraq. You know what I mean? Who don't have cell phones? The Amish. Please let them know where you
let them know
who you are.
Yeah, I go by the name of Brian Alfred, everybody. Happy to be on NHP, man. Let's do this.
This guy try to be like Barry White.
Smooth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I mean, hey, shout outs to Brian for being on the podcast. I think this is the first time you guys are actually going to see him on the podcast. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes, he's always around.
Thanks for helping. Thanks for having me on, you know? Hey.
But, I mean, you know what? Let's start a little bit with the music, man. What's, you know what I mean? I know you've been making a lot of moves lately. There's a lot of great content for people to latch on to. So, please talk about what you got going on.
Yeah, so if you don't know, I just dropped my new single, Put It Down, and it's been really putting it down. A lot of people, they kind of stressed about it, but, you know, we happy about it.
This like the baby making music?
This is the baby making music.
That shit is fire.
You know what I mean?
I'm not even going to hold you. That shit is fire. Put It Down is really nice.
Thank you, yo. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just been working real close with he who should not be named. My boy, my videographer.
You're working with Thanos?
I've been working with Thanos.
Okay.
He doesn't want me to say his name like Voldemort, so I'm not gonna talk about him.
Okay.
But that's my boy, right? We've been working together. We've been really dropping content, and I'm thinking the algorithm on Instagram is finally picking up. I'm starting to see more numbers, but I'm really excited about
the algorithm. Crazy, ain't it? The algorithm low key like a woman on her period.
Yeah, it really is because it'd be hit or miss.
Shit, the mood swings is crazy on this shit, right? One day it fuck with you, the next day it don't.
The next day it don't. One day you get 30K,
hey,
one
algorithm.
day you get 2,000. You don't know.
Algorithm, please.
We need it.
Fuck
We need
with
it.
me.
We need it.
We need it.
Fuck
We
with
need
me.
it.
But yeah. So what's the new track, man, that people should be on the lookout for?
Yeah, so like I said, Put It Down just dropped. We got the Love Story EP out. If you don't know about the Love Story EP, you need to go tap into it. It's some real chapters of my life right there. And, you know, it's going to be some good music for you to vibe out to. And I got a new record coming out soon. I don't want to make any announcements, but it's for all the people that think they got options. And I'm number one, baby, not the top 10.
Ooh.
Feel me? But I'm happy to just be here, be a part of the NHP cast, man.
Yes,
I've been
sir.
watching
Yes, sir.
y'all, you know. Sometimes I stand in the back and, you know, observe a little bit. But I'm really happy to be here with Toxic King G.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
Super Dark Chocolate Sexy. Late
Hey.
night. No Diddy.
He gets it.
No Diddy.
He gets it.
No Diddy, yeah.
No Diddy, though.
No Diddy.
Diddy.
Clear on that, yeah.
It's, that's dope, man. Happy to have you on the show. Happy to have you here to, you know what I mean, chop it up with us. I think we're definitely going to do this more often for sure. But let's just start right into it. Let's
So
let's
had you
start.
guys heard about the whole Chris Brown Quavo thing beef, right? Yeah, we talked about it. I think y'all talked about it last time.
Yeah, yo.
Hey, these light skins are reckless right about now.
Yo,
bro.
I mean, I don't like the fact that it's still over like women and everything like that. But he just did some savage shit over the weekend. That's what I heard.
Yo, I heard
allegedly.
I heard he bought out tickets, right? He bought out like the first couple of rows at Quavo's show recently. And I think you told me a good friend of yours went and it was pretty dead, huh?
From what I heard, I was told by another person that one of my boys like went, and even the tickets looking like it was a little dead. It looked like it. It
Yo,
looked
that
like it
gotta
was
be a
not
flex.
that much people there.
So the beef started. So you guys informed me a little bit. So did this beef start exclusively off just like women, or was it something that was in the mix before they started this whole thing?
Women.
It was just straight.
Because
Up
I think Quavo was dating Chris Brown's ex, Karrueche Tran, and I think another ex too.
Okay.
So it was like maybe
Yeah,
two
so
of them.
like they both messed around with Sweetie and
Shout out to Sweetie. I bet
I feel like Chris Brown was
I'm
what up,
joking, I'm
Sweetie?
joking.
If you need a somebody to fuck up a hook for you, I got you, baby. For the low too, for the low. Because I know your label they're gonna cash the check anyways. But yeah, so they kind of started off fucking around because they really don't like each other, rumor is, but I know it's because of the jealousy that they fucked around with the same females.
Man, yo, listen, I don't understand this whole thing with like famous people and like getting going to war over females, man. That shit to me is
They're not
weird.
even together anymore.
Well,
None of them are.
That's the shit what I'm saying. It's like, bro, there's too much money. There's too much like good vibes. Like you guys gotta have whatever you want, and you fighting over. Like no offense, Karuchi. Like she got a nice face, but she, you know what I mean. She looked like a toothpick. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not.
Oh,
nah,
they're
I'm
saying
not.
it's about the principle,
Man,
huh?
fuck all that, man.
Yo, late night.
Nah, fuck all that.
I never heard him like this.
Y'all want to see me go toxic? Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Yo,
Do it.
you got 6 months in order to get over a chick before another nigga is going to like, slide
He's gonna
in.
slide
Bro,
in.
it's not even 6 months, bro.
And
You have 2 months
24
minimum.
hours. You got
Minimum.
24.
I give it 6 months. I'm not gonna
Somebody
hold
else
you.
is in there,
Listen.
bro.
Fuck all that. Yo, get over the chick and move on, yo. Come on, yo, stop being in love with these girls that you not with anymore.
Yo, let it be known. I give you 48 hours before I hit her.
That shit
up.
crazy. But you know what it is? Because they're such a tight circle and everybody's just fucking the same chicks. You know what I'm saying?
They tight circle, but they don't seem like they
You know what I'm saying?
boys.
Like they just it's like a fucking factory line. You know what I'm saying? Like they just
Real quick, because what I heard was that they're actually good friends, and they made a bunch of collabs together, and basically like they would do like events and stuff together, and then basically, yeah, he went on and started dating his girl. So they were like pretty like they weren't like associates, like they were really good friends.
and then he started dating his girl.
Still,
Goddamn.
after that, you had 6 months to get over that shit. I bet you it was still
I know, but
6
it's the
months.
principle,
over that.
though. It's kinda like, hold on.
Quavo a piece of shit. You can't trust an Atlanta nigga. Stop.
Yeah, nah, let's keep it a
You
buck.
can't trust
you
them
can't trust
Atlanta
nobody,
niggas,
yo.
bro.
It's kind of like if late night, you know, we cool peoples and shit. Late night just ends it up with a biddy, and we still trying to be cool peoples, but like I scoop her up like it ain't nothing. Like he not gonna be mad.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, like, nigga, she in the DM right now. Like, it's already been 6 months. I'm probably gonna go for it. Maybe like
Late night real. He's like, I'm gonna go.
I'm
for
just
it.
gonna go for it.
I mean, listen, man.
It's been 6 months.
He
all
said,
right?
I'm gonna put my dark
You should have
chocolate
gotten
on
over
it.
this.
Yeah.
Let me get mines.
He's. He said, let me get mine. Yo, so okay, but my question is right, and this is past the whole bros before hoes thing. It's about principality here. It's about like literally like if we're boys, my ex should be off limit.
For sure.
All right, so
For sure.
I get bro code,
This nigga
but
toxic today.
at the same time, not everybody follows bro code. That's why I follow man's law. Yo, man's law.
What's man's law?
What's man's law? Yeah.
There's so much to the man's law, but at the same, this is where I said you got 6 months before I go in, because that's 6 months. You got to get over it.
You got half a year,
'Cause,
nigga.
trust me, I've already dealt with bro code, and like, yo, bro code has been so shitty and like broken. Trust me, like for years. That's why I can't really deal with bro code as much.
Yo, but bro code is, listen, this is the problem, right?
I get it. You
Bro
love the girl,
code-
but-
Bro code is designated for those that have been in your circle and have been tight to your circle for the longest time, right?
Yeah.
So when you look at dudes like Quavo and Chris Brown, like, yeah, they cool and they spend a lot of time. They used to spend a lot of time together. They used to be chill. But it's not to that. You know what I mean? They're more
They're not like tight.
and that's what I'm saying. So we
So
can't
that's
say,
why-
we
that's
can't
why-
say we can't say bro code, because look, they hang out, but they might not see each other for like 2 months on.
Yeah,
end,
that's why I'm sitting
3
there
months
like.
on end.
That's why I'm
So
sitting there
it's
like man's law is like is I think it's logically good to have like the man's law when it comes down to like Quavo and like
And you know what? I'm
and
gonna be
Chris Brown.
honest. This is only because it was Karuchi. Because if it was any other girl, that they had shared, because I'm pretty sure they have shared probably like 6-7 shorties already.
Yeah,
at this
man.
point.
You know these guys
You know
are
what I'm
sluts.
saying?
They're
Like,
sluts.
I'm pretty
Didn't he
sure
have a
like
kid with her?
these bitches out here fucking
Fuji
collecting
doesn't.
badges, like collecting the Lil Wayne badge, the Drake badge, the Future badge. Like they looking like Pokemon out
fucking
in this bitch. You know what I'm
ass
saying?
catch 'em.
Right,
Gotta
try
catch
to catch
'em
them all.
all.
Right, like
Pokemon.
there's somebody out there who just turns their hat backwards every time they see a rapper. They just like, I choose you.
There's a shorty, I choose you.
I don't think it's
She's like, I choose you tonight.
I think it's just because it was Karuchi that they've had a problem with that whole situation.
Because I don't think Chris Brown is over her. So
Now, listen, Chris Brown is like, he's never over none of his exes, bro. he's the epitome of light skin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's never gonna be over any of his exes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But what about that video that they showed? I think when he won a Grammy this year, or not a Grammy, he won some kind of award this year, where they showed Rihanna's reaction, and she's kind of like, "Oh, there he is," and they kind of like made it seem, you know how the media.
well,
gets.
that's because of the media. They trying to make it look crazy.
I'm just saying the grass might not be greener on the other side.
Because we already know.
or
Rihanna's
maybe it's a
over it.
little rocky on the other side.
Oh my god.
I mean, we could talk about ASAP all day.
That's a bro code. What do you think about Drake and A$AP Rocky with the whole Rihanna thing?
Yo, this is where you could tell that Drake is not over Rihanna, and he keeps talking about ASAP, and ASAP seems like, the fuck are
Yo.
you talking about me for?
Okay.
I feel like- hold on.
He's got to defend his wife.
No.
He has to defend his wife.
I feel like me and Late
He
Night see
does.
things very
He does.
differently.
He
Okay,
does.
this is a Kendrick fan. I only get along with him because he's
Bro.
my guy. this guy is deaf. I don't know him like that.
I didn't stop that in
So
front
listen,
of my mama. Yeah, go ahead.
listen. This guy sits here and he just always goes against the grain. I don't like it. Let's set the record straight. Let's set the record straight. Drake ain't bothered by no bitch. Okay.
Well, why is he talking?
And he not bothered by no.
But why
nigga.
is he talking
He's
then?
talking shit because there's been subliminals. There's been a bunch of shit talking. Bro, there's videos of A$AP Rocky talking about, yo, man, shout out to Drake, man. That nigga put me on, man.
So-
Like, everyone's been on his dick.
Yeah, but
Everyone's
at the
needed
same
Drake
time,
at one point.
Drake's been saying stuff. A$AP Rocky's been trying to keep it cool. Rihanna's been sitting there like, I'm doing my own thing, and Drake keeps talking and talking and talking.
I mean, I don't-
we all know
that's
this.
your perspective, but like, what if he's being pressured by his girl, who's one of the top female artists, you know, in the world right now, and she's like, "Don't say nothing. I'm not allowing you to."
I don't want to like do the Jamaican accent, but I could just be like, Rocky, go talk to that boy. Like,
Don't talk to none of them, man.
Yo, my God.
Barbados accent, the Barbados
the
accent.
Barbados.
It's got to be a Barbados.
Rocky,
I don't know
you not
Barbados
getting
like
this
that.
no more, okay?
All right, so look, here's my issue, right? I usually listen. Drake, I'm a big Drake fan, but with this one, I have to side the other way, right?
Why?
And only because, listen, back in the day when Drake first started his career and he was rocking with, Lil Wayne, and they were pretty much together all the time. Before Lil Wayne went to jail, or when he did go to jail, Drake actually started dating, I think it was either his current girl or his ex at the time while he was in jail.
And Lil Wayne actually did confirm that.
And Lil Wayne did confirm it, and they've talked about it. You know what I mean? It's a real thing. Like, obviously, Lil Wayne is, player to the end, and he was just like, yo, it's whatever. Like, I really care. Like, these women are for everybody, which is how everybody should feel.
I'm
about
sure
it.
at this point, Lil
But
Wayne
you
has
know what
fucked
I'm
every
saying?
girl.
Like, he can't be mad if he has done some shit like that in the past as well.
Okay, so I get that point.
You gotta be like, you know what? Okay, I gotta take that one on the chin and just be like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, it's
We know,
it's A$AP Rocky.
Lil Wayne is a slut. He's probably done it.
Oh, for sure.
Bro,
you know
listen,
what I mean? For sure.
I don't think there's a woman under the sun that Lil Wayne hasn't cracked yet. Maybe the new bitches, but like, I'm sorry, we call you bitches. We don't know you by name.
Yo, but Lil
individually.
Wayne, like he's been like, I don't know if you've seen him, but lately, like he's been staying away from like the Instagram models and like you know what I mean, like he's been dating like
You know what it is?
he's been dating soccer moms and shit.
It's
Like,
because
weird.
he said this one comment. He was like, the booties that look perfect, they feel like rocks. And he said the ones that got the cellulite, they feel amazing. Like he's like, they feel like real
killing
asses.
ya.
So I feel like he's trying to stay away from
And
all
the
that.
thighs don't match.
Because imagine, bro, like if you keep fucking with the same bitch, like this girl's here for the night, not for the week, not for the month, not for the year. Like it's kind of like having a new flavor for the week, man. Like I got this scarf, I'm gonna use it today. I might not use this bitch tomorrow. Like, so I think he's trying to find something genuine, and he probably has to find something genuine with someone that is ready for that.
It's crazy that he's gotta go that far off of what he's because
we
I
would
would
expect him
imagine
to be
right what
with.
he would expect,
Yes.
right, just to find something genuine, because we live in a world where things are very fake. You know what I mean? And I can only imagine when you get to that level, and you're an artist and you have all these yes men and everything around you. Like I can only imagine how you might not even feel like the person that you're sleeping next to at night.
Facts.
So I respect the fact that he's like, you know what, I want to find somebody that's for me,
Somebody
that's
real.
real, and it's not and it's not bullshit. You know what I mean? Because
I respect it.
out of everybody, right? Like you said, like Lil Wayne has probably cracked so many of these industry
Listen.
and industry chicks. And you know what, man? Like, I want some peace for Weezy, man. I want to
not?
see him with a family. I want to see him chilling. I want to see him on a skateboard playing his
Weezy-ass
guitar.
baby.
You
I
know
mean, the
what
nigga
I'm
does
saying?
have a family.
Like that's what I want to see. Yeah, but I'm talking about like
He like together.
yeah, right. His baby mama somewhere, doing
He got
what baby
like 8
mamas
of them,
do.
yo. He
you
got
know?
like
Yeah,
8 of
baby
them.
mama land or whatever.
Multiple baby
He got
moms, so-
multiple. It's okay. Shout out to him, man. He got
respect it,
famous at what, like 19, 15? He was like 30. I don't know. He
It
was
was
like
young,
one of
though.
the he was one of the youngest artists, like, and then Bow Wow came and did it at 11. But like, this dude was around the party, the bullshit, the bitches, the money. Like,
You're right. He's been around this shit for like so long.
It's just second nature.
Since a youngin.
Mm-hmm.
Since everybody was wearing 4XTs, he was around for this shit. So.
Yeah, it's like before, the Birdman
Right,
repo,
right.
the
Crank
Birdman
that.
bankruptcy in the house, before that.
Before that shit. Hey man, I don't know if you guys seen it, but lately, like I've been noticing that the baby has kind of been popping back up on social media. He's been making a lot more moves, making music.
Slowly but surely.
Right, slowly but surely, he's starting to make his return back into the limelight. Do you think that shit that happened at the at that show, do you think it hurt him that bad, or do you think it was just kind of him taking a step back?
I think both. I think at first he was coming above it because he did release, like, I want to say he released a handful of singles after that. And he released good videos. The thing about his videos is that they're entertaining. The baby's not known just for his music. He's known for the comedy that he provides in his visuals. And I really feel like he might have taken a break because he wanted it. But I do feel like when you publicly take a stand the way that he did, it hurts people's feelings.
Bro, that was a drunk rant. That was some shit
Yeah,
where you've been hitting the bottle.
He just wanted to say something just to say something.
He was hitting the bottle.
And I guess it was very insensitive, and that's when the industry did want to.
The baby.
He said, "I
hitting-
guess it was
the
very
baby
insensitive."
hitting the bottle."
No, but they, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, they wanted to blackball him, and honestly, like it was just him saying stuff just to say it on stage. You know, it was insensitive. People
He
want to
even told
blackball
Dua
him.
Lipa, he was like, "You took me off of your hottest record."
Yeah, like
Just
took
'cause of a comment?
song credits and everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
but you can't be mad at somebody for trying to protect themselves.
she just wanted to. I think she just did what her label told her to do.
It wasn't
told her.
nothing. Yeah, it wasn't nothing personal. It's just money. When it's money involved, sometimes you got to be like, you know what? I understand why you made that move. I can't be mad at you on a personal note. Do your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
'Cause
He
get
took
it.
shots in
a
an
bad,
era.
A bad look is gonna fuck up money sometimes.
Right.
You know?
So he took a shot at people where this is the very sensitive era.
Yeah.
Where you can't just do that. Like I said, back in the day, obviously, like people talk crazy and people could just kind of say whatever they wanted. Now it sucks
miss
because I
that.
feel like I do too. I feel like we live in a much more political era, which
It's
kind of
so
sucks.
Very sensitive.
But
I feel
but are
like-
you happy to see the baby back?
I'm happy to see the baby.
To be
back.
honest with you, I want to hear some music. I want to hear some good music.
Yo, I like the baby.
If it's going to be good music, it's going to be good music. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I find him very entertaining. I feel like he's more than a rapper. I like him. I'm good and I'm happy for more baby. Let's get it.
More of the baby.
Yes.
Just please don't hit the bottle again.
Yo, so what do you guys think about the whole TikTok thing and how the bill was passed that Joe Biden signed that TikTok will be banned?
TikTok ain't good.
Kind of sounds a little racist if this is about China here.
Is it racist or is
It's
it
kind of sounds like it. I'm saying kinda.
okay? I mean,
So it's
Because
listen, I hate to defend him, but go ahead, do say your thing.
It sounds like it though, like because they kind of have access to a lot of our stuff, and like through China, it kind of sounds like this is kind of more of a we don't want China to spy on us.
And
And I don't know.
that's
I don't know if this is.
exactly what it is.
I don't know if this is actually true though, because I'm a little insensitive to it, and plus I don't really use TikTok that much. I should be on TikTok a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But
I
at the
agree.
same time, the way it kind of looks, it looks kind of like prejudice here.
So again, like you said, I hear what you're saying, but again, like you made a perfect valid point, right? TikTok is collecting a lot of information and it's going to places that, you know what I mean, the US has no control over that information. So it's almost like, how do I say this? It's almost like if you have, right, because at the end of the day, like countries and United States and everybody, like we're just all big companies, you know what I mean? Like we're all just one big product, right? So it's almost like somebody goes in and they're just like, okay, we're gonna steal the Krabby Patty secret formula. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be like, no, you're not stealing my Krabby Patty secret formula. And it's a lot of information that you get. You know what I mean? Like coordinates and all that stuff just through the app. You know what I'm saying? So that could be the difference between winning a war and losing a war. Because now war isn't fought, with soldiers on the front line anymore.
It's with drones.
It's an information war. Whoever's got more information on their opponent, they've got to win. And so I understand that part of it. I really do. I don't feel like we should be limiting our creators and trying to take something that's this big of a platform. And I don't think TikTok is going to allow themselves to lose that much money and that much opportunity.
They did say
they're going to conform.
They're trying to fight that bill.
They're gonna conform. They're gonna be over. They're probably gonna be strictly regulated, but I don't.
No, they
I
actually-
personally don't see TikTok going anywhere.
No, they're actually trying to fight that bill. They
No,
are.
I know, but like my thing is this, right? And I just want to say, America is a big gangster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever seen New Jack City. You did what the motherfuckers wanted them to do. All right? If America telling you share the information, eventually you're going to have to share that shit.
Listen.
What have we done? Times history.
Oh,
We
yeah.
gone to countries. We done find a supplier, locate the dealers on some 21 Jump Street shit, and then we fucking took them out. Okay?
I do.
We took them out.
I do feel bad for everybody that's made their lives on TikTok though, because TikTok actually pays them. I know that for sure.
Listen, America is that one meme. You know that one meme? Like, where your mom at? Where your mom at?
Where your mom at?
That's America in a nutshell.
And then he come out like this, like,
But so yeah,
Hold America.
people have built an extremely big following, and they make a lot of money off TikTok, and that's why I'm saying I don't see it going away. I really don't see
It's
it going
gonna
away.
be
There's
hard to
too
go
much-
away because it's gonna be too much of a
too,
riot.
It's too much money. It's too much of the. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see it. Like I said, these countries are all companies, bro. And at the end of the day, like there is too much money to be lost in allowing that to happen. So I just don't see it, bro. I really don't see it
I
because
think they're
the
gonna make
root
the
of
move.
everything, right? War, all that stuff. It comes back at the end of the day to money.
yeah, they're gonna make that move. They're gonna make the move that they have to make, which is share the information and keep making money. Or they'll lose out of all the millions of people that are in America. Now, it could backfire on us. Maybe we might see a world where we don't have TikTok, maybe for a few months. Maybe they're gonna withstand. Maybe they're gonna be like, yo, we're gonna hold this forefront down. Because if we keeping it a buck, America's like a penny compared to every other country in the world. Like, we the biggest motherfuckers. I ain't trying to downplay us. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of size, like, if they got every one living body person in India and Asia to be on TikTok, they straight. They really don't need our users. Like, you know?
They don't.
We do the creations and all that. Like, you know?
We got the biggest traffic so far.
That's what I'm saying. So we
or at least one
do-
of the biggest traffic.
Listen, if they take it away, guys, we need to go talk to like an app developer.
I know one.
And
one.
we need to start, working on Click Clack because
Click
you're gonna lose TikTok, but you got
Hey,
Click Clack.
you got
know what
Click
I'm
Clack
saying?
now.
You got Click Clack.
Bang. That's
So-
gonna be how when you post, you're gonna hear that bang.
Oh God, that's gonna be some shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be like GTA Grove Street.
Hey, anyway, I could be a nerd real quick, yo. Can I be a nerd?
Be a
real quick?
nerd out for me, bro.
Yo,
Hold on,
have you
hold on,
been
hold on.
seeing what's going on with Fallout?
I seen the show and I really did. I enjoyed it.
love
I enjoyed
that
the show. I thought it was
show,
dope.
yo.
I thought it was dope.
But it's
A
really,
lot of people like it.
It's really dope too because now a lot of gamers are really going back into like the Fallout games too. Like just because of that show, and everything's been like so canon, like even down to like New Vegas and like and all the other games like going into chronological order. It's been really nice. And this is just because of the show. I have so much of appreciation of the show that I've been going back into like Fallout 4 now.
Why is it that like video game shows are always so corny? This is the one time it hasn't been corny.
It's true.
Not really because there's been a couple of shows. Don't get me wrong. There's only maybe been one or two shows that I've been actually able to watch. Like for instance, Cyberpunk
Shout out to
Edge
the
Runners.
Warriors.
That's actually pretty good. Because once you like everything in that anime, you actually see in the game.
play.
And then like Fallout is like kind of like its own thing. Halo, supposedly what I heard is pretty shitty.
Right.
But
what
then
you
you also have
heard.
The Witcher, which
Oh.
I heard has been good.
Yo, The Witcher was fire. I'm just mad that that guy Henry whatever his name
Superman.
is, he did Superman. Motherfucker don't want to do it no more, and I'm tight because I want to see him continue to try to bag this fire ass witch girl. Like I just like her. She look good.
He said, "I don't give a
Like,
shit about the plot. I just need him to bag that
She
one shorty,
different, you know?
that
Like,
one wizard, man. That's
She got like
it.
purple eyes.
But
like,
there,
we don't
it's
see
been
that in
a
Hartford.
high expectation
Giving
when
that
it comes
wizard
down to
dick.
like when it comes down to adaptation from video games. It's been a high expectation, and you know what? They've been able to actually like been like the best so far.
Yo, can I actually highlight something now that we're talking about shows? Can we talk about The Chosen? I don't know if you know, but The Chosen is this show that's about the life of Christ, right? And I'm not trying to get too preachy or nothing on here, but I want to shout out Angel Studios, who is the production of that, because they made it the #1 trending series to the point where their new excuse me, my bad. Their new episode. Their new season 4 came out strictly in movie theaters only, and it did the #1 box office sales this year.
That's sick. That is sick,
Number
sick.
one, yeah. We're talking about they did 3 episodes at a time. So they would do like episode 1 and 3 one day, and you only had like 5 days to go see it. And then the next week it was gone. And then you had to go see the next 3 set of episodes.
Wait, did they only keep it in the theaters?
Yeah, they only kept it in the theaters for that week. Like I missed out on it.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's
And they're gonna
that's a dope marketing strategy.
And they're gonna do the same thing with season 5. It just become the most trending thing. It's a really good
because
series.
you know for a fact they're gonna get their direct money straight from the movies, like the box offices.
Like it beat everything. It beat like the BMF views. It beat all the views. Like I don't know. It's crazy. Like it was a really good show. I wish I could see season 4. Can y'all put it on Netflix already? Damn.
Yeah, we begging you like crackheads, yo. Put this
Please?
stuff on the streaming services.
I want to see Jesus.
Christ is king.
But yes.
Shout outs to the movie theaters playing the TV shows. You know
Shout
what
outs
I'm
to
saying?
them, man. Shout outs to them. Man.
I don't know if you guys been seeing this whole shit going on with the No Diddy situation. That's what I'm gonna call it. The
No
Diddy.
Yo,
situation.
it's Diddy Watch. We are in Diddy Watch. Did he ever get back to America?
Bro.
Did he ever come back to America? Yo,
Hell no.
Diddy's not allowed back in America.
Is his kids out of jail? Like I know he left the kids out in what's it called, in his handcuffs and stuff like that.
But how did he do
That's
that video?
Wild.
That nigga said, "Fuck these kids, bro."
Yo, seriously, he said, "Fuck these kids.
said,
These kids are in
"Fuck these
handcuffs.
kids."
I
He said,
gotta
"These
go
kids
to
got
the
me."
Caribbean. They not
Yo.
gonna get me over there because they not gonna extradite me."
Nah, but like-
also at the same time, yo, they for a fact they raided his stuff.
Yup.
They raided his houses.
Yup.
They got a case. They have a case. It's Diddy Watch here on NPH Studios.
So
NHP Studio Diddy Watch. Let's stop.
So I don't know what's going on with the whole Justin Bieber situation, but I guess like Justin Bieber
Yo,
is
he
coming
did a
forward
video with
saying
him.
that there was a lot of abuse between him and Diddy. I mean, he
Really? He's
recently
coming forward
He
now?
recently posted a picture of him crying and shit. But like,
What?
shut up with all your millions, stupid. But anyways,
I mean, but let's keep it a buck. Yo.
Dollars.
It's
What are your
it's something that
millions?
males don't
Shit.
like talking about.
I mean, no, I would imagine not. You know,
No,
what I mean?
because it's like-
I would,
it's
I would
like-
imagine it's. But you know what I mean? I feel bad because like at the time he really was just a defenseless kid. You know
Wait,
what I
did
mean?
he actually get like assaulted?
So
No, but listen, hold on.
that's what the word is. He's keeping everything on hush, obviously, because there are things going on, court
Yo, they
cases.
just
He doesn't want to open up too much. But what they're saying is that there was a lot of stuff going on with him and Diddy, and there are videos like posted where like Diddy's pulling up to the studio to see Justin, and Justin's like, "Oh shit, Diddy's here!" Like, and it almost seems like he's scared. Scared to see that he's there, and then Diddy's like, "Man, I haven't heard from you. What's going on?" And he's like, "Nah, I've just been working." And I mean, this isn't the first time we heard of Diddy taking people, kidnapping them and taking them on 4-day benders. You know what I mean? Like it's not the first time. That man just lives differently. You know what I'm saying?
True. Even Method Man.
Well, what
was
about
like,
that
"Oh,
video?
That's Diddy car. I'm not getting in that car."
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he's notorious for
And
the bullshit.
that video came
Yeah,
out
listen.
a long time ago.
Yo, I don't know, but this is something that they were talking about recently. No Diddy, right? Like, they were saying that he has a video of Ross. Like, it's kind of disgusting. I don't know.
Eating cheeseburgers?
Supposedly he's clapping cheeks on Rick Ross, and I think that is the nastiest thing ever. I don't know why he
clapping
would
cheese
want to
while
do this.
eating lemon pepper wings.
Yo, but my thing is, right, Justin coming out right now, it makes a lot of sense because I feel like he was just forced to do a video. I don't know if you guys remember, but like when he left the country, a video of him and Justin surfaced, like present day, where Justin's giving him a hug and everything seeming to be like cordial. We're good. None of that ever happened. So I feel like it really got to him now that he's doing all this like crying on the net, because there's another video, I don't know if y'all saw, where he's supposedly going down in the club. He's giving oral sex to who the fuck was it? It was like, I don't know.
You think JB?
Yeah, JB was supposedly
JB's
like
giving a BJ?
he was giving a BJ
God
to like
damn.
Odell or
Damn.
or somebody.
Nigga,
What?
Yo,
Beckham?
I don't know. There was somebody in the club, yo. It was like
He was giving
yo,
BJ, so
it was-
Mr. One-Handed?
Yo, they
Oh,
got him. They got
man.
him like looking like this, like
Nigga, that shit is
Nah,
crazy.
I'm not gonna hold you.
he's in a hoodie. Why is Justin Bieber in a hoodie in a
the-
club
the-
underneath the table? Like what's
the
going on
industry
here?
is just a demonic place, man. Like I like you really got to figure out how to.
People
how to
say
protect yourself
don't
from-
drink
from-
the rum punch. That's what they said. They
Don't
said if
drink
you
the
ever
rum
go to
punch
one of
at
their
Diddy
parties,
house.
don't drink the
Nah,
punch.
just don't.
because there's a
don't
bunch
go
of
to
drugs
Diddy's
in
mansion
it.
parties. Man, come on, just don't. You got to tell Diddy no.
Listen, Diddy got these dudes scared because look, Justin Bieber's not talking. Fucking Usher has been fucking.
Meek Mill's already mad.
Disappeared.
Meek
You know,
Mill's
what,
mad.
you know what he's doing? You know what he's doing? He's like, yo, I got hella content, bro. I will post that shit.
Imagine.
And niggas is like, yo, I don't want to talk about this, bro.
Imagine.
I don't want to talk about this, bro.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm sorry, JB, bro. I hope that never.
Allegedly.
I hope it never happened, and I hope you good, and I hope you recover. And shout out to you and Josh Bell. Yep.
Oh yeah,
niggas, went through it.
another white boy who got
I feel
quiet on set.
very bad for
I feel
him.
bad. It's always like the quiet white boys.
There's
You know?
a trend going
Yeah,
on.
he likes little defensive males. You know, I don't know about Rick Ross because like I feel like he must have definitely got him tranquilized that motherfucker.
That's
son.
just messed up.
You think it's cap though?
That's messed up.
I will say this, bro. There's some truth to something going on because if not, there wouldn't be this much of an investigation going on.
Facts.
So we can't sit here and say that everything is true because the internet will tend to, blow things out of proportion.
Yo,
but something's going on.
They got Cassie working after the fact that she got $1 billion, and they took hard drives. You know for a fact they got a case. We got to see.
DJ Khaled.
Man, DJ Khaled's losing millions right now after everybody's beefing with each other. Come on now.
Oh,
Oh no, he's not losing millions. He
already made
he's
the
out of
millions.
business.
He already
you
made
know
the
he
millions.
you know he's out of business.
yeah. There was a funny meme going around, right? That now that Drake has dissed everyone, he's like, no one is in the picture now. Now the new album cover is gonna be like Playboy Cardi, all the new cats nobody kind of like really messes with, and then Drake. Like,
But that's all he needs.
yeah, he don't need many people though.
Nah, you know what? I still find it crazy that he's getting this much hate from a bunch of people that he's helped in the industry. So I always say, like, you got to be careful, like, who you extend your hand to, because like those people will be the first ones to like, try some crazy shit. And I guess like a lot of people are saying that, you know what I mean? Like even with like The Weeknd, they're saying, that Drake, he might have taken some songs or something like that. But my shit is just like when you're in the industry, right? And you're coming up, people are going to eat off you.
Yeah.
And then when you become big, you're going to eat off certain people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
That's
got to
what it
protect
is,
yourself,
bro.
man.
No, you do.
My boy
But
said-
again, like I said, it's one of those things that sometimes you got to give something to get something. Like I understand it's all about protecting yourself. I understand like it's all about, but like what is called Big Sean was talking about the first contract that he signed with Good Music, right? He said it was one of the worst contracts that he has ever signed in his life. But that contract put him in a position now where he's making millions. You know what I'm saying?
And yet Kanye still owes him like $3 million.
He do. But would he have been able to get to the position that he was with if he didn't have that push?
Nope.
So you
Probably
gotta
not.
ask yourself, okay, and even like The Weeknd, yes, The Weeknd might have had to give Drake some songs or whatever
Give
the
him
case
an
is.
album.
But he was able to elevate himself, right?
And
to a stage now where he's I would say as far as R&B, he's on par.
Yo, and he said it. He said, walk around the city with the same shoes. Like, bro, there's talks that he was pretty much homeless before this whole Take Care album dropped.
Right.
He ate off the royalties, started XO, and look where he is now.
Right. So
Amazing
it's like
career.
it's
Why
like
diss-
people are always going to eat off. You know what I mean? Like look at Birdman who was eating off Drake and Lil Wayne, and look at Rick Ross who was eating off Wale and Meek Mill. You know what I mean? Like listen, these people are. Sometimes you got to give your dues. I'm not saying
One
that you
hand
need to get
washes the
completely
other.
taken advantage of, but I do feel like listen. Sometimes you do gotta pay your dues. There is you gotta give something to get something.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
True, but I do gotta admit, I still think that's a bad analogy because supposedly Birdman ain't paid people well. Well, Rick Ross, you know for a fact he's gonna pay like MMG.
He paid them niggas in lemon pepper wings. That's what he did.
Yeah, he like, I'm gonna give y'all niggas shares to this Wingstop.
Niggas over there like I can't pay you, but I can get you some pears. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, I don't want to even like change the subject too much, but like, I've been hearing this thing surface around poly relationships. Gee, what do you think about poly relationships, and would you want to be in one?
I don't know if I'd want to be in a poly relationship because I'm very like, how do I say this, bro? I don't know. In my time, I've seen some crazy shit, so I get very scared, especially like with people, because people can be fucking gross and disgusting and nasty. So could you imagine? Listen, could you imagine? Right, like you're in your relationship, and like obviously, like if you're in a relationship where you have to keep an eye on your partner all the time, like don't be in that relationship.
Facts.
But you're always like, you always got your eyes open. So could you imagine trying to keep an eye on like 4 or 5 other people?
It's crazy though. Like I don't even know how the people do it within 3, because like what I always hear that happens is the other 2 people fall deeper in love and one is always cast.
Yeah, one
out.
get kicked out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's truly how it works, bro.
I feel like
said,
the
the poly relationship only really works when like both women are in love with the man more than they are each other. That's usually how it works.
And I feel like the only way you could really make it work, and I think like this is something you could probably like try to polish, G, is you got to get two twins. They can't fuck each other, but they can both fuck you. I feel like that would be the perfect poly relationship for you.
That's tough.
That's kind of genius. Don't get me
That's
wrong. I'm a selfish nigga, so like I gotta have one person to myself.
That's
I'm
tough.
just selfish.
Hold on, but you're trying to tell me that even if they're twins, you're gonna be selfish? Like you're gonna tell her like, no, I want you one at a time?
There's always gonna be one who got a fatter ass, or just
Unless they identical.
One who just been working out a little bit more than
unless they identical.
It's just like, why you can't be like your sister? Be like, motherfucker.
Nah, but what if they identical twins? You can't tell like who's who.
I don't give a shit.
You will be able to.
Would you care? I mean, once you get down to business, you know who's who.
Cause I can't get mad if I'm with one and the other trying to get. I can't get mad because I'm saying like, I thought it was her. I thought it was you.
Nah,
You know
but
what I'm
like
saying?
this point is like they're two twins, so they wouldn't really do anything with each other. They would do something with you.
Remember, I'm selfish. I need that one to myself, yo. I'm selfish.
You a good man, and I feel like what? Like, can we shine some light right now on late night? Let's put the camera on him. That's a good man, lady. He will turn down a threesome to be faithful for you.
Yeah, heard.
Take your hat off to him because I will kick you to the curve in a heartbeat.
See, I'll accept the threesome, but
He said, "Well, let me correct this. Hold on,
there's more.
I prefer to have that one to myself.
He
I
said
know
he
for a
spoke
fact.
out of turn. Hold on. So wait a minute. That's not what I really meant.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I
not saying I
prefer to
won't
have
do
one.
it.
I prefer to have one to myself. I'll accept the threesome. That's fine, especially if I ain't gotta see that girl no more.
I got
Just
you.
don't say anything if you feeling as though like, hey, look, I'm putting more focus on this one person in the threesome. That's why I can't really do that much of a threesome.
Don't worry about it. Why you care about it?
But I
feel like-
prefer one to myself.
I don't know, man. Poly is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's super crazy.
Poly is crazy. You know what I've seen one time? I've seen poly with one girl and like 5 guys. That's crazy.
What?
I've seen this shit, bro. I've
There was a
seen
man-
this shit.
There was no
And
jealousy?
There's one, and there's
There's no
one,
jealousy or
and there
something?
was one main guy who got
course.
her pregnant, and like they're all just sitting there like ready to raise this baby.
What?
And they were just like, bro, it's crazy. And it's just like, yo, is there any jealousy sometimes? And they're just like, yeah, sometimes he gets more time than I get. And I'm just like, motherfucker,
Sensitive.
If you don't grow up and go get yourself your own girl,
Your own
like,
motherfucker.
what are you sharing? You sharing 1/4 of
Hell
a bitch?
no, I'm not
Like,
sharing.
get
I'm
outta
not
here.
sharing. I'm not sharing with another guy.
All right, this ain't a 20-piece.
This
I got a
nigga like, yo,
6-piece.
the left hand is mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me.
I am
fucked
not
up.
sharing with
Yo,
somebody
this
else.
half of the baby is mine, and y'all gonna have to splice up the other half. Like,
Yo,
what if you
I don't
did-
care. I don't care, yo. You talk about like what's it called, more than one guy. I like sucking on titties. I'm sucking on both of those titties, and you ain't sucking on none of those titties. All right. I want to have all of her mind. You ain't having that. None of that. I
right,
want
all
all
right.
of her heart. You ain't having none of that. All right?
Like, listen, you know what I feel like? I feel like it's like a poly relationship is almost like a friend group, right? It's like there's a bunch of people who fuck with
group
each
chat.
other,
It's
but
a group
every
chat.
once in a while they invite that one nigga you don't like. Yeah. He's like, damn, this nigga always gotta come to the events.
like,
So
why he
it's
gotta be the
always
closer?
It's always that one weirdo that you just like, damn. This nigga-
Yeah, that's probably me.
Who let him into the poly?
Probably me.
Like, yo, who let Paul into the poly? He's not
let Paul
understanding he
into
has
the
to
poly,
share.
man?
No.
That's
What's up,
tough.
gangsters?
I don't know, man. I think I'm with you, bro. I don't know if I'd be down to share. I am, like I said, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I am very greedy. Mine's is mine. But I don't know if I'd be able to share, bro. I really don't.
I can't share.
I don't think I can see another guy, like, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't.
It's a no for both of y'all?
I mean,
Yeah, I can't. Even with the girls, like I'm sitting there, like, yo, I want that one person to myself. I'm selfish, and I want to make sure that I can have like something right with that one person.
Yo, shout out to Late Night, bro. I'll be happy with 2 of them.
that man is a saint.
That's how I am. I just want to be selfish with that one person that I know that I want for me.
Listen, we talking to the R&B sensation, Brian Alfred. Brian, please tell us, what would be your perfect woman?
Oh, damn. Number one, there is not one. Sorry, ladies, don't be mad at me. No one's perfect but God. Right? I think idealistically someone that's real, someone that can laugh at your jokes even when they're corny is mine.
You gotta have a fat ass.
Yeah, you definitely gotta look right. You know, you gotta look right. Like yo, the other day, yo, oh
Fat
my
ass
God.
over personality.
Yo,
you know
side
what
note, my mom, right? My mom was like, because I'm getting to the stage where my mom's like, yo, I want to see you happy with someone. And I'm like, no. And she's like, yo, what about this girl? And I'm like, oh, you know, she's all right. And she's like, you just want a model. You so picky. And I'm like, I'm not picky. I'm selective. Like,
I like that.
Why do you think like
this is forever, right?
things are a bit different, right? Your generation and their generation is a bit different, right?
Yeah.
I feel like back in the day, like it was almost like a preconceived notion. It's like, yo, you kind of gotta shack up with the first motherfucker
That fucks with you.
you date in high school.
Yeah.
And I feel like now we have access to the internet and all this other stuff, so we have so many more options. So you know, now it's like people keep their options open. Like you can meet more people, connect with more people, and I don't know, man. I just feel like it's better to take your time in a relationship and like looking for stuff like that. But why do you think there's like such a vast like disconnect between like, you know,
Because-
what your mom wants and what you want?
Because there's a goal, right? There's this like timeline that's fictitious that shouldn't even exist, where people are like, oh, if you're in your late 20s, you should already have a house, the kids, a family. But I'm like, yo, those are half of the people that get divorced. They weren't happy to begin with. I don't think like I need to have someone that's fucking like hits all the checks marks, but I need someone that I know I could spend the rest of my life with, and I haven't found that yet.
It has a fat ass. But yeah.
Indeed.
Yo, but like I said, like the more life, like I said, life has changed considerably. Things are different, right? We seeing people at 30 years old, they don't got their shit together. No. There's a lot of people still trying to figure it out at 30, 35. Like they're still trying to put the pieces together. Obviously, that's a change in the world. The world is not the same. Things have obviously fluctuated, you know, with money, relationships, things of that nature.
There's just options.
So you know what I mean? Right. So
There's too many options.
The options are open. But do you think we'll ever see a callback to maybe like the people who get married at like 22 and, you know what I mean, they're starting their family and stuff like that? Or do you think like trending on in the future, we're going to see something different?
There's too much expectations from everybody.
That's true. That's another
Too
point.
much high expectations.
I don't want to go down that rabbit
I don't even
hole.
think that's realistic either.
That's a big rabbit hole because I feel like love is not a feeling. I feel like love is an action.
Ooh.
Like, okay.
So-
talk to me.
So the thing is, right, we think that we feel like love, but you don't feel love. Love is something you do on a day-to-day basis, whether you're happy, mad, or just not really feeling it right now with the person. Love is a real action. Like, I'm not here picking this bitch up because I'm happy with her. I gotta pick her up. Like,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? So,
But
hold on, and just to add on to the other part where G was saying, like, will it ever come back to that? I feel like what has to happen is individually, us as men and women have to change internally. I feel like right now we switch roles, and I feel like we're just matching energy, and I feel like that matching energy is gonna catch up to us. I feel like we need more men that lead, that don't think with their other head, and that actually wants a quality woman. And then we need women to understand that, yo, you ain't gonna look like that forever. Like,
But you know what's
there's
the
only
problem?
so much you're gonna look like that. So you need to pick one that you really mess with and stick with it. And if not, then hey, like just, you know, golden girls this shit. I don't know, do something.
Well, these women nowadays, like they really don't want to give up that feminine energy anymore, right? It's a lot of masculine energy when it comes to them and like being able to take care of themselves, and they don't need a man and blah 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 blah. And look, I'm all for independence, but at the end of the
comes down to
day,
the guy, though.
right? I mean,
Because I had a situation, like I don't want to throw my stuff out there, but like I had this scenario where I was with this female, right? We was just talking recently, and she was like, when I first met her, guard up. She was on some, low key. She was a gangster. I really fucked with it, right?
she was 50 Cent.
But yeah, she was on some gangster shit. But like I being the person that I am, doing the certain things that I do, you know, like I'm in my man. I don't want to say manhood. I just feel like I'm in my leadership, bro. I'm doing like the things that you're supposed to do without being asked, right? And I started her getting into her femininity. I started her opening up, her getting more like just kind of lovey-dovey. You know, I'm like, oh, look at you. Like, what you doing? But anyways, it didn't work out. But, you know, like at the end of the day, though, like it's all love. But I feel like men.
Stupid, you should have kept that wall up. No.
No. And that's what I don't want people to do. Like, it's not that. Yo, listen.
Stupid. No.
No. What it is, yo, when someone gives you the reason to lower your guard. That's when you should lower your guard. I don't think people should even look back on it and be like, damn, I should have kept my guard up, because that's not the whole point of love. Love is, yo, we're gonna get hurt, but we got to be able to try again. Like, you can't jump into the next relationship with the same tendencies that you left the other one with. Take your time, take solitude. Like, I took a long time before I started like hopping back out there. You know why? Because I started working on me, working on this music, and working on my goals. And they just come along. Like, it's going to happen. I feel like everyone should just focus on working on themselves, and then that right person will come for you. That's it.
I mean, a lot of times, like, the right person be there, but, like, let's be honest with you, we don't want them.
And that's another thing,
We
because
don't want them.
it's all about
would.
It's all about timing.
Listen,
I would.
late night, I promise you, there's somebody out there who's just
There's
like,
someone
damn,
for
late
you,
night,
bro.
and you just like, oh yeah, that's whoever. Like, we've all
I'ma make a
done it.
song
We all
for late
do it.
night.
I mean,
We all do
once,
it. We all do it.
once or twice. I'll admit that part. But I do want to find like love, and I want to find actual love, not like, oh, this got to look like love. Because that shit is not real
not Will
love.
and Jada, right? Not Will and Jada.
Man, fuck that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Because there is actual love, and then there's the idea of love. There's the idea of love where it's like, yo, you got people that want to rush into a relationship, have the biggest wedding, and think they're gonna have like be happily ever after. When in all reality, they rushing into this shit. They don't know who the fuck these people are, and then all of a sudden they're gonna have a divorce within a fucking month.
That's true.
I hate the idea of love. I want to see actual love happen. You know,
You know who's actually got some love? Old Puerto Ricans. Like,
I'm jealous.
because
I'm jealous.
they say they're married. They're never legally married, but they say
Yo,
they're married.
I feel like
and
that's
they
the
go through
secret.
life with each other, bro,
Forever.
until their dying day, bro.
without that certificate.
Without the fucking certificate. But every time you ask, oh yeah,
That's
my
called
husband.
Puerto Rican
It's
marriage
like,
right
that is-
there.
yeah, it's called Puerto Rican marriage. It's crazy, bro. They will love each other to the end
Till
of
the
fucking
end of
time.
time.
And they'll be
Yo, I
like,
feel
no,
like-
we're married. They never.
I need
Yo, G,
that.
yo, G.
I need that type of shit because
G, isn't it the-
honestly,
I
you
feel
got
like-
you got the Jamaicans where it's like either like you gonna find a good man that's actually gonna love you, or you gonna find a man that's probably gonna be a player, and maybe you might
He's
think
a
about
fuckboy.
like him not cheating on you or something.
Nah, shit, yeah.
So there is that. There
So I
is
feel
that.
like we might have crapped the crow. Crap.
Crap.
Crap the crow.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little slish. All right, I feel like we cracked the code. All right,
all right.
just don't get married, and you'll live a happily ever after life.
No, I'll get married. I'm not gonna hold you, but they ain't anytime soon. I still need
I
to
got-
find that one person.
You know
that
what
I
it
can-
is,
Like I
yo?
love and cherish and hold.
You know what it is, yo? Like, keep it 100. I ain't even gonna try.
I see that Easter egg.
I like that.
And the reason is because, like, I've learned in life, even true love lies.
I love that song too.
Love ain't perfect. Seen it turn plenty times. All right, let's keep going. Love story. I'm plugging it.
Stories. Yes, sir.
But again, yo, like, I don't, I be talking my shit. I'm in a different level. Don't think I'm over here like just. Like
you made
it's
you made
forget
it.
love.
You made an interesting point, and I think we're gonna end on this topic. But you made an interesting comment where you said that love is not a feeling, but it is a choice, right?
It's an action.
And I kind of see what you're saying, right? Because it's like
You choose to do this action.
when you're with somebody, right, and you never lose the feeling. Like, let's say you're going to, you're off to the store, or you know what I mean, you're just scrolling, like, on Instagram, and you see something, and you're just like, damn, like that never goes away. But you're just like, I choose not to indulge any farther than I should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just at surface level. Like,
right.
you choose to keep
right.
it.
You
like,
choose.
okay.
You choose to do it. It is a choice. So I do believe that, right? Because at the end of the
It's
day,
an
like you
action.
have to, right? It's an action. You have to take that action into not doing it, right? You know what I mean? And then I feel like that is part of that. That is the part of love. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It doesn't get talked about because people talk about the fairy tales. He bought me a bag. He bought me everything I needed. Females,
Idea
like,
of love.
can I ask y'all,
Well, 'cause-
like,
'cause the
why do they gotta buy
butterflies-
you shit?
Butterflies isn't love, right? I feel like people get butterflies confused with love. Butterflies is not love.
Honeymoon
Butterflies
stage is not love.
Butterflies is excitement for the person that you're gonna go see, or whatever the case is. Like, that's not true love. True love is like, yo, I will live in a pit with you, and we'll figure it out
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
we'll become
I'll
Bane
be
together.
here. I'll be here even till your dying day, even if, you know what I mean, I got to sacrifice so much. That to me is love. Love isn't like, damn, every time I see him, my heart flutters. No, like,
No.
you know what I mean? Like, because there gets to a point where that shit is not enough.
There's a confusion. It doesn't last. And that's not going to get you through the hard years. That's not
Mm-hmm.
going to get you through the tough times. It's not even going to get you through the end. Because like I said, we're not going to look like this, people, forever. We're not. You need to find someone that speaks to your soul, not just to what you like to see or look at.
So you're saying you got to find somebody that's going to glow up, but is ugly now. I get it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Get
I
the
got
little
you, I
ugly
got you. Get
duckling.
the
out.
ugly duckling now. Let her glow up later. I got you. That makes
Toxic
sense.
trait. Yeah,
that makes
that's
sense. 'Cause
right.
then she's definitely not going anywhere. I feel you.
Nah, but again, yeah.
That's how the Puerto Ricans do it, man. Like, stop
Nah, I
looking
mean,
at me
don't get
crazy.
me wrong. Hey, man.
Nah, it's true. It's true. I ain't gonna lie.
I wish I had
When
that.
I was
I
in
wish I
high
had
school,
that.
when I was in high school, I remember a freshman. I used to see like the girls getting dropped off by their boyfriend. Dude graduated like 3 years ago. Like, it's
Ugly
crazy.
ass
They used to get
dude.
them early, bro.
That's nasty.
Yo.
That's nasty.
How is it
They used to
nasty? It's
corral
like
them
3
early,
years?
bro.
3 years of
Yo,
It used to be like, well, that's
This nigga graduated
they used to be
3
like,
years
that's a prospect
ago.
right there.
3 years ago, this nigga graduated. He dating a freshman. That don't seem right. to
Bro,
me.
I mean,
That's
maybe
the-
she's not a freshman, but like, hey,
That's
like,
the equivalent.
maybe she a sophomore or senior. You know?
Listen, that's the equivalent of an NBA coach going to an AAU game and saying like, "Yo, that boy gonna be something one day." You know what I mean? It's just like, "Yo, we
Yo.
gonna draft you when the time is right." Just know, just keep looking.
Life
at
is
me.
crazy. Yo, life is
It's
crazy.
fucked up.
I've seen an 18-year-old be with a 35-year-old, and I'm like, the mom's okay with that?
That's
Well,
creepy.
I mean, once
That
you're
is
once
creepy.
you're 18, you're legal, so you can kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But do you think like?
I don't think that's
So
gonna
do you
last.
think even 18 like there should be like, you know, a cutoff, because technically you're a legal adult and you can make your own decisions.
I get it. I get it.
Listen,
You're
I
a legal
feel like-
adult, but for me, I don't really want to deal with somebody like under 25 like that, because you realize like their mind is still developing. I still want to go out to places with somebody like my age still, and still get like who I am, and get my jokes and everything like that, and understand who I am. You know, so that's why I'm saying they're like, yo, you too young for me, like, cause you're not gonna get the same stuff. I would just like, what's it called, like talking to somebody, they were sitting there like, yo, I thought Power Rangers was motherfucking dope. Yes, nerd shit here. And she's sitting there like, Power Rangers, nah, that's like that. Yo, that's too old for me. Yo, so I'm like, bro,
What if-
seriously?
But what if she gives you the
Tommy
3?
the Green Ranger, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yo, seriously.
But what if that's the one that gives you the 3?
Huh?
What if she gives you the 3?
What do you mean the 3?
The
Three-way? You talk about the 3-way?
Yeah.
You gotta consider it.
I didn't ask for it.
Gotta consider it.
Bro, relax.
I didn't ask for
I'm
it.
saying, right? You're making fun of this person that can't culturally stand up to your time, right? Because of your generation.
Yeah, and I get that.
But what if that's the one that gives you the 3?
I don't know, man. That kind of gives me like R. Kelly vibes.
What's
here
that?
still.
Puss
You know
mouth
what
and
it is,
puss
yo?
mouth and butt? Is
I don't
that
know,
what that
man.
is?
It gives
Huh?
me R. Kelly vibes still.
The three
It's still like very
puss
young.
mouth and butt. Is that what he's talking?
3 sound,
three?
bro. The 3 sound, bro. He said it right. The 3-way. You know what it is, guys?
Nah,
Like,
like it still gives me R. Kelly vibes. I'm not gonna hold you. Like you
Three
still
times
too,
three?
you still a little too young for me.
late night is different.
Yo, but
all
R.
right?
Kelly was bugging. He was dating Aaliyah when she was like 16. That boy is wild, bro.
He got married.
That boy
He got
is
married to that. Remember
wild.
that. That's disgusting. He got married to that.
That
Yeah,
shit
but-
is wild. Him and Diddy, bro.
But I'm saying, who's to blame? The parents.
they're pet brothers.
I mean, not just the parents. The industry enabled R. Kelly to deal with that shit.
Listen. Who was the number one people in charge of Aaliyah? From
Kelly.
birth. From birth. This nigga said R. Kelly.
I'm dead serious. He was a manager.
Bro.
told you he was in
He
the
was the
waiting room. He was
manager.
like prospect.
I'm trying to
He
get
was the manager. He was the manager. I get
Yo,
it. I get it. The
no.
parents should have been like, no,
From
this is not
birth-
right. But at the
So
same
you're
time,
saying R. Kelly was in the goddamn hospital room when she was born and said, I'm managing and then I'm going to marry her at 16.
he still
No.
manipulated that shit.
No,
That's a
How was
strong
he in the
baby.
hospital room?
Yo,
Late night. I said when she was born.
he's promising the parents like all this stuff for
he
the
got me
girl
tight.
for
He's
Aaliyah
alluding.
to be a star.
He's alluding to the fact that she has parents and they should have been
Please,
more.
thank you.
You know what I mean?
And I get that part too. But R. Kelly knew how to manipulate.
No,
that.
but we're not talking about that. We're talking about before that. Like I said, yo, like they should have protected her more when it came to that. They should have been putting their foot down. But anyways, at the end of the
Okay,
day,
I
we
get
ain't
that
talking
part.
about old news.
I get that part though. I do
Because
get that.
I literally said, who was the people in charge of her from birth? And this nigga said R. Kelly.
You didn't say from birth. You didn't say from
I
birth.
said from birth.
You
You
did
didn't hear
not
me.
say from birth.
He did say from birth.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yo,
He did say from
man.
birth.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm gonna have to come on here more often though.
That's why I
Oh
made the
my
joke. He was in the
God.
waiting room talking about. That's my baby. He said.
There goes
He
my
signed into a multi-million contract right then and there, bro. He said, "All right."
He said she's gonna be the
Pushed
one.
out. It's like, oh yeah, this gonna be a star.
He said, "You playing for the Detroit Carjackers next season? I got you. Don't even worry about it."
Yeah, man.
Oh,
So
shit.
yeah, it was really fun though, man.
Oh man. All right, man. So look, we
Definitely
can do this
killer.
forever. We can ramble on forever. We're gonna have to cut that there. I'm gonna go ahead and let my boy on the left side go ahead, let them know where they can find you.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's late night. You can find me on IG, late_night_3RD. That's where you can find me.
Make sure you got all that code.
Sir,
Make sure you got that
and
code.
and on the right, please let them know where they can find you. The project's coming on the way. Let them know all the things about the R&B sensation that they don't know yet.
Yeah, I gotta love this guy, man. He definitely knows how to host and bring people up. Though, my name is Brian Alfred. If you don't know me, you can follow me at Brian Alfred Music. That's BRYAN Alfred, like Batman, and music right after that. Love Story, the EP is out right now. We got the new single, Put It Down, and I ain't gonna say too much, but we got some visuals on the way. Shh.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
All right.
Oh yeah, you can't find this guy, all right?
You can never find him.
You can never
Don't
find
try
this
to
guy.
look for him.
Don't look for him.
He is anonymous, and he's a maniac.
Maniac on the floor.
All right.
All right. Well, it's another episode of No Handouts.
No
Podcast.
handouts,
Woo!
bruh.
And we out.
We out.